Get some sunglasses
All
for
right,
it.
is that better? Is that better for you, my lady?
When I blink, I see spots.
I actually kind of do too, because I was just staring directly into it.
What do you think we're doing over here, huh? Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! I can't. These are the money makers.
Higher Education's podcast. As always, joined by Sam and Christina. What's going on, guys? You see the fanny pack we out here styling. The floral design.
Wait.
Somebody stop him. What is this? I thought we were supposed to bring fanny packs. I started this in my household, and everybody else. Oh, fuck you.
See, mine's name brand.
Fuck you.
Right,
Mine's a nice name brand. Champion.
This
is I don't know.
You know, he's a what's it called? Consumerist.
I'm the real hype beast.
Yeah, you're the hype beast. I'm just the
Fun fact: Jared actually bought this. Jared bought this at what, a Marshalls or Goodwill for like $5.
It was easy to find, but yeah.
Still stylish though.
I got this.
It's got like that. It's got that jean kind of color, but it doesn't feel like jean.
It was between this.
It's not jean material, but it has that design.
It's between this or like a gray one or a tan one.
Fun fact: that Champion fanny pack was supposed to be mine.
Oh, what happened?
Sam said, "Can I have it?" Well, because I had one that said goth on it, and I used it so much it broke.
Yeah, she had a couple.
I have a mini one now, and I also have a WWE belt.
It's got all the goodies in now.
Belts.
Oh yeah, I'm about to be wearing this everywhere. Like, it's
Me and
empty
Jared,
right
I have the women's SmackDown title.
I got my stuff. I keep my stuff in it.
Okay.
Championship, like they look like the WWE
Oh, we lost
belts.
the hat.
Oh, you want to show off your new tattoo on the?
Oh, should
Yeah,
I?
get real close.
It
Get up
looks
close.
ugly right now.
Get up close and personal.
I mean, they can't really see the scabbing and shit.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm trying to grab around it here.
He said, "Let me grab the sword part."
There you go. You gotta get that camera to see it.
It's fine.
You gotta think of the angle
I think
here.
it's big enough.
You might not be able to see it.
Maybe if I don't-
Let me see. Let me make sure they can see. Let me make sure they can see it.
Because
Let me see. Yeah, you
needs
see
to
it.
be washed, and then like the skin around it's
How long-
red, and
how
I
long do
think
you
it's
wait to
because
wash
it's
it?
been like. I just wash it like
It's
twice.
probably
because
they stuck a needle in your arm for a couple hours.
Yeah, and the skin around it's still sensitive. It feels like a big
Yeah, you
bruise,
should've saw
basically,
her when
and
you were
it's
doing
still
the
warm.
shading.
Feel my arm.
The shading's the worst
Feel it.
part.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. Literally, this nigga was doing the shading right over veins, and I was like, "Bro, you sure you're
You
not
know what
gonna
they
pop
told
a
my
vein?"
mom yesterday?
I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pop- I thought he was gonna
Right
pop
up
one
here,
of
the
veins.
shading
Yeah.
from here up, I was
You know
like,
what they
bruh.
told my
he's about
mom?
to kill
No, the guy came up to me with the grapes and was like, we were talking about the grapes. The guy that was tattooing across, he comes over, he's like, "Oh, I just want to let you know, I went home and tried that grape thing. It doesn't work. They just exploded." I was like, "What color?"
What?
I said, "Oh man." He's like, I was like, "What color grapes?" He goes, "Green. I think I'm gonna have to try the purple." And I was like, "All right."
Bro, what you trying doing?
I feel so bad.
Poor guy, he was like, "That son of a bitch."
That son of a
Fucking
bitch.
scraping the peels off his fucking microwave.
That shit probably all over your microwave. Sticky
Yo,
as
so
hell.
we were getting a tattoo done, and I was telling him when I was younger, me and my friends put a bunch of stuff in the microwave. We put grapes in.
Wasn't his microwave. He didn't have to worry about it breaking.
We put his grapes in the microwave though, and it sparked. And so
What
we
color
were telling
grapes?
him
Were they
that-
purple? He used green, so I said maybe try purple.
Yeah, these are purple.
I said maybe it has to do with like the type of grape. He said it has fucking exploded.
He said the grapes.
They kind of just like squished down and then fucking.
He said fuck.
You're like, now I
They
gotta
kind of
wipe this
condensed a
shit
little and
out.
then fucking
He's
exploded.
probably thinking that whole time, man, fuck that guy from the tattoos. Like, fuck that
But
guy.
my mom got hers right on her wrist, right? And I was like, "Mom, that's gonna hurt. Like your
That's
first
why I
ever
said she a
tattoo, right on the wrist. Like that's one of the most painful spots." The guy comes over, he goes, "Oh, where are you putting it? Oh, what are you getting? Oh, on the wrist. That takes some balls."
Did she
First
handle it like a
tattoo,
champ?
you got some balls.
She handled it like a champ.
Yeah, I mean
She
it
was
hurt her, but like she's happy with it.
Okay, was she flinching or was she just like, yeah. I would have.
And I was like, "Mom," I said, "Why do you think I've literally been involved
Yeah, you got
in my
this. You've been through
wrist?
3
Like,
choppers.
that there and here are literally like
No, my friend
super
told me-
sensitive.
My friend told me the wrist and the ribs are the worst spots. to
And your
get
foot.
So
And
I
your
was like,
hand.
my
Literally the
first
2
tattoos
places
are
I got
my
it.
wrist and my ribs.
Yeah, I got one on my ribs and my wrist.
Like I was telling Sam, you've ignited. Now I want to get a sassy tattoo. I actually made a Pinterest, so I could.
Oh, I have a
bookmark.
Pinterest.
Yeah, I got
No
a
shame.
Pinterest with
There's so many
tattoo
fucking
ideas.
tattoos. My mom goes, "I'm surprised you haven't gotten a Lion King tattoo." I go, "Mom, I literally have like at least over 100 ideas for Lion King tattoos. Like I need to."
So many ideas.
I want to get a sassy tattoo, but I don't want someone to draw it from the picture because I feel like it would have to be very detailed, right? I like this one.
Well, you could also just there's different artists that do like just portraits. Like there's a place in Downingtown, Iconic Tattoo, that I know.
Hey, filming right now. Filming. I love you. Hi, you're home. All right, thank you.
I know he does portraits and he's a well-known artist. He's probably just gonna be more money because he does like high-end portraits.
No, that one's gonna cost money. I have a bunch of video game tattoo ideas now. Like this one's from a game called Life is Strange.
I was wondering what the hell that was.
So yeah, this is from a game called Life is Strange.
What a him.
About you play as this girl named Chloe who goes to this new school, and she figured out she has the power to change time. And it's one of my favorite video games because she has this friend named I think her name is Max.
Somebody come get him.
Doesn't even know. God,
it's
man,
cool
what a commitment.
Spoilers: the game ends. It's like you have two choices at the end of the game because her time traveling has fucked up like nature to the point where there's a big storm coming to hit the city that she's in.
There's a big storm coming.
And so your choices are to either sacrifice your best friend or save the city.
Fuck the city.
It's actually really cool because if you play the game and like you get the choices to pick, you can feel which one the story wanted you to go with though. Because if you sacrifice the friend,
it's like
and save the
Pokemon.
city,
You could tell
it's
which response they want you to go with, but just always go with the one.
Because it's like a whole 15-minute long thing. Like you see her funeral, you go back in time and make. Because what happens is you first figure out your powers because you go in the bathroom.
You see her funeral, pay F for respect.
You see her. It was like your ex-best friend. You see her about to get shot in the bathroom. She actually does get shot. And you rewind time so she doesn't get shot.
Oh, my ex-best friend?
So at the end of the game, you would let her get shot. So at the end of the game, you basically, if you save the city, you go back in time one last time and let the best friend get shot. And then you go to the funeral, and then there's a teacher in there that was kidnapping girls and drugging them. That teacher gets arrested, and then the student who shoots Chloe, was working for that teacher, gets arrested, which leads to the teacher getting arrested. Instead of all the horror, there's a scene in the game where the teacher captures you. And it's one of the creepiest things because you have to like rewind time. He drugs you up and he tells you he's gonna kill you and then leaves, and then you have to like rewind time to escape. It's a really cool game.
Sounds
but yeah,
really
that's what the
trippy.
tattoo's from because butterfly.
Thank you.
Everything else is just like Harry Potter.
It's like explaining a movie.
I have so many Pokemon tattoos
I want to
too.
get this one, my mom, and then me, my brother and sister.
Makes sense. Yeah, I would definitely go for someone with portraits for that type of stuff, or like
And then just Harry
an
Potter
image
stuff.
of like your mom, because like
Harry Potter stuff.
yeah, if you're getting any pictures or anything.
What about a
like,
Patriots tattoo,
complicated,
huh? When do you get that
definitely go
Patriots
for someone
tattoo?
that specializes in portraits.
Yeah, I'm gonna save all
Because that
stuff.
takes
I'm
more.
gonna save the sassy and the family stuff last.
Portraits
I
are
want those
harder to
be
do
best.
than just regular tattoos.
Everything else is just lines and designs, like the Harry Potter, the Life is Strange, the Uncharted. All that's just lines.
I have
don't
so
wanna
many
do the-
Pokemon tattoos I want.
I feel weird about putting sports on my body though. That's the only thing.
Your Patriot team?
Yeah, not just
Why?
Patriots, like Sixers, baseball. It feels weird. Like I've seen dope tattoos of both Eagles, Patriots, Sixers, Seahawks, Rams. Like there's some cool tattoos out there. I just don't know if I want a sports team tattooed on my body.
You gonna plan on switching teams?
That's like no. That just feels like a hardcore.
Well, when Brady leaves,
that feels like
If you're a dedicated
get out of
fan.
phase.
Yeah, if Brady leaves, you might be crossing it out and put another team.
yeah. What if it's the Eagles? Would we have to
Anyway.
scribble
Put
out?
your XFL team on there.
The Tampa Bay Vipers.
We talked-
You have to pay Vince for that.
We talked about this earlier.
He's gonna be calling me up after this podcast, going, "Hey, I see those tattoos right there. You got to pay me money."
First you've seen the XFL.
He wants his
You're about to see
royalties.
the XBA,
The Extreme Basketball.
Extreme Basketball Association.
Listen, if
And
Al
then,
goes well, he might start every goddamn league out
Yeah,
there.
then you
now.
got one for baseball, XLB.
He might start the
The
fucking.
bar is not high for Vince
Extremely
McMahon not
valuable.
to fail. He failed the first time. We talked about this. At
Well,
work.
he ain't doing so great in WWE. So I mean, he's failing great.
Listen, he got money. That's all you need.
Oh, I
You want
know.
to Pump into it.
It's true.
Well,
That's the biggest
I've
reason why
been to
a bunch of
wrestling
football-
events. I know how much money that motherfucker's got.
And I was gonna say, the reason most football leagues fail is because the backing just falls out. But Vince McMahon has money to be like, fuck the floor. I got a basement. Just fall there. Like he has money,
Mm.
and then he's actually treating it like a football league. So.
But he can't buy good Raiders. Oh.
Shit.
You don't need writers for football though.
Exactly. That's what. And that.
What if he just cancels WWE and just continues XFL?
There'd be a lot of mad.
There's gonna be
people.
a lot
Very
of
upset.
Because they'll be forced to
30-year-olds
watch
living in their
XFL or
parents'
nothing.
basement crawling out,
Well, shots fired.
angry.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Wait a second. They're all gonna jump
I knew
right.
WWE. I knew
They're
AEW
gonna
was
jump at
great.
WrestleMania. They're gonna see at WrestleMania. You're the one talking shit.
Oh my god, you're right.
You're gonna jump at a bunch
You
of
don't know me.
30-year-olds.
All right. So
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go into hiding.
First topic I want to talk about. Pop Smoke was murdered this morning, last night. I basically woke up to finding out Pop Smoke was murdered.
Yeah.
And I found out about him earlier this week. because of the meme where they said he looked like Rufus, which feels tasteless now, but it was still funny at the time. So I'm not taking that laugh back.
You retweeted it. You're laughing now.
Yeah,
That's too laugh. That's too laugh.
But all respects though, because like, it just feels like, nigga, everybody dying. Like, and he was only 20. He's born in 99. And I was like, he's younger than me. That's crazy. But I just want to talk about it because, like, I don't know. It just feels like if you move in that type of way, maybe he put his address at the place he was staying at.
What a dumbass.
Bag, and that's how they knew where he was at. And it's just like, bro, don't move like that. Like, you gotta move way quieter than that. So, yeah.
What an actual dumbass.
I mean,
whoa.
Like,
Who puts their address out there if they're famous?
He didn't know. Like, he had to have known, but he probably didn't know. It was just the address. I
mean, eventually they would have found it,
so
but Jesus Christ.
It was a gift bag. And the address was inside the gift bag, and he was showing off the bag. Yeah, so I don't think it was on purpose. That's why I wasn't like, he wasn't like, I'm here, but like, it happened, and he just wasn't aware that the address was there, so he's not thinking of it. He's just like, oh, I got this bag. Like, got this bag. But he's just like, let me just show it off. And then it even reminds me back to, like, there was an incident with the baby where the baby was checking into a hotel with his daughter, and this hotel worker, I think he was a valet. She was like, can I take a picture with you? And the baby was like, no, don't want people to know where I'm at right now. I got my daughter with me. I don't want her in trouble or in danger. So he walks away, but he sees the guy filming him from across the parking lot. So he walks up to him, takes his phone, and like they push him inside the hotel, and like he very hard pushed him against the wall and sat him into a chair and was like, yo, like, delete that video. Said, you can't video me. You're putting my life and my daughter's life in danger. And like,
people are ruthless.
I feel him. He's like, yo, like, people will literally run up and shoot me and possibly my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where, like, when people do stuff like that and they're like, this is where I am, it's usually, this is where I was at.
Yeah.
This is not where I no longer am, but this is where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it just makes me feel the baby. Like, I felt him when he did that. It just makes me feel him even harder. You just got to protect where you are, where you're at, especially if you're big. And it's hard when you're up and rising. You're not used to that jump of security you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not used to it. Especially if you rise very quickly. You have to accumulate so many things and mature so fast that you're just not used to it.
I hope we learn quickly when we rise to fame.
I hope so, too. All these people
with this new animation.
Wait, with the shirts and everything?
Yeah, we got merch now. We got characters.
So yeah, R.I.P. Pop Smoke. And for anyone else, just move safer. You know, try not to
expose your location.
Like
even
that,
if it's not intentional.
Exactly.
Just take precautions.
Like, literally, you just have to take precautions if you rise to a certain level of fame.
You never know what kind of crazies are out there.
All right, so next on the docket. Did you guys see the stripper that fell from the sky?
Yeah.
Yes. Why are we laughing about this?
Because it was kind of funny.
So for you guys who haven't seen it, there's a video of a stripper, and she's doing her thing on a pole, going all the way up in the air. Like, I want to say like 20 feet. And she's doing some spins, and then her arm was like, yo, like, you know when you do too many pull-ups, and then you just get...
Your arm's just like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and she went down. And then she started twerking when she hit the ground. Like, she went down. She said the show must continue.
Show must go on.
Gotta pay that bill, though.
She was a stripper in Dallas, Texas.
That's how you get hella tips.
Basically, when she hit the ground, she broke her jaw.
Oh my god.
She chipped her teeth.
Holy shit.
She had to have stitches and surgery.
And she just kept twerking.
Bro.
She has said, hey, gotta pay those medical bills.
Had to have been like muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
She shattered her face and said, the show must twerk on.
Hey, that ambulance ride.
It had to hurt.
She's
like, oh, my face, but she twerked on the other hand.
She's saying it's a blessing in disguise because she's always been looking for something to get her out of stripping, and now she can't strip for a while, so now she's going to focus on being a beautician. And, God, Wendy Williams gave her $10,000 to become a beautician. We're going to talk about Wendy Williams later. There's a reason why I'm signed, but yeah.
She needs to go to a different
We will talk about
surgeon.
We'll talk about Wendy
Yeah,
Williams
she's...
later. But so now this girl wants to be a beautician, but she's also saying she wants to be a food critic too. So I think she just...
She's trying a little bit of everything.
GoFundMe. She got money. She's going to pay for her
She had
surgery.
GoFundMe and she got $10,000?
Yeah, well, the $10,000 is a scholarship for school.
Oh.
So, I mean, yeah, blessing in disguise. I guess you got to break your jaw to get that bag.
break her whole face.
Oh my god, it couldn't be me. I would have been on suing everybody, and the club was like, "That's not our fault. It's not our problem."
Yeah, it's just her arm giving out and being like, I can't
Why
do it
they gotta
anymore.
pull so high? What the fuck?
Yeah, why are they gonna pull that high?
To really impress some people.
Niggas who was really like, yo, that ass all the way up there is wild. It's
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Throw this 100 instead. No,
All their necks must be hurting. Like, oh, goddamn, my neck.
Give her this one when she come down though. But wow.
Yeah, I can't throw it that high.
Is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it's just
Yeah, how do you make
ass.
it rain from up there? You're just like, oh.
You better throw some nickel.
Make it hail. Like, I start throwing change up there.
This is like 83 seconds.
Oh, my fucking car keys, take that shit too.
Alright, so speaking of Wendy Williams and how trash she is. Wendy Williams is
treat.
trash.
That
Okay.
sentence was something.
So talking about Wendy Williams and trash,
So
she's
facing
trash.
backlash. She has this subject. She has this
For giving that woman
section of her
$10,000?
Video. No,
Which incident?
she has.
Because she's been in the news quite.
right. And there's an incident.
Twice this
There's an
time.
incident right
Twice
now
this-
that's going on. So,
Oh, I thought we were talking about how she was telling gay men they can't wear heels and skirts.
no, she's trash for that too.
Because that was last week.
But
That was on
this
last week.
like she's a section of her show called Hot Topics where she brings up things in like a rapid fire form.
Is that copyright?
The word Hot Topics is not copyrighted. No,
It's the S on it. Hot topic, hot topics. The S
Hot
on it.
Topic,
Hot
the store.
topic like the store. Like
No,
why I'm
no,
saying.
What you fucking what?
I'm saying it's like copyrighted.
No.
I don't know.
All right. So anyway.
I want my money. I basically own Hot Topic, so.
Okay.
At this point, you should.
During this segment of Hot Topics, she talks about Drew Carey, who's on Price is right now. Drew Carey's ex-wife died
Mm-hmm.
and was murdered by her ex. That wasn't Drew Carey. And he threw
Recently? Was this recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
They actually just shut down the Price is Right for 2 days because Drew Carey can't work.
Because of this incident?
Yeah.
Or because
So
of the
his
murder?
wife was
What do
murdered.
you mean? No, because of the murder.
I thought you were
His
saying 'cause
wife
Wendy
was
made fun
murdered
of...
recently,
No.
like this week.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was.
Either way.
Either way, yeah, but she was found
Okay.
dead.
And
then
like
the
some
ex-boyfriend-
psycho ex killed her.
Yeah, and he was arrested.
Well, I hope so.
And speaking on her talk show, Williams brought up the sad story of her death and tried to make light of the situation. She was killed not by Drew, but by the ex. And then she said, "Come on down," referencing the girl being thrown from the balcony.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Yikes.
big yikes. And the crowd was silent. Just
Yeah, change it
because
for
that's the
that.
most tasteless joke that you
It's
could have
horrible.
fucking made. Oh, yeah, it was a Price is Right joke.
I just imagine the crowd being like, oh.
Because she explained it and then told the joke. Like, how do you even think that's going to be funny? Wendy Williams is trash.
Her writers are probably like, ooh, that's hilarious.
She's just
Yeah, the people behind the
criticizing
scenes laughing.
She writes her own jokes. Actually, there's this video of Method Man going at Wendy Williams. I want to see if I can
That's
find
what we
it.
need.
I forget what
her
exactly.
plastic surgeon needs to be fired.
He does. I forget what Wendy Williams did exactly to Method Man, but it involved her talking shit on his wife who had cancer. Who then
Shocker.
passed away.
Damn, so she's just really scum of the earth, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
know
much.
how she's even still in the air. Like, she's not funny at all.
She's not.
She's just fucking ignorant. Like, I've seen clips of her show. She's ignorant.
You touched a little bit there, man, on the, going home to the kids or whatnot. I mean, I know I think your wife was going through a situation just recently, man. How did that resolve itself? Everything all right now?
I'd like to know how you found out.
MTV.
MTV, what did they say?
They said that you were going through something with your wife. Like, I think she was sick or something like that, right?
Yeah, she was sick.
Is she all right now?
I'd like to thank Wendy Williams for bringing that to the masses because she didn't have to go on the radio and say that shit. I like to keep stuff like that private, but yeah, she was sick.
But everything's all right now.
I know she didn't die.
All right.
Better than what it was.
Well, then that's what's up.
But
That's
definitely
what's
better
up.
than what it was.
That's what's up, man. I know all of us go through it, you know
I
what I
be
mean?
feeling like, yo, that ain't nobody fucking business right there, though. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it and shit. That's her business. She didn't want anybody to know about it. You know what I'm saying? And I respected her wishes right there. So for the media to bring that and put that shit out there like that, I think that shit is mad tacky and disrespectful.
Yeah, well, you know what? We won't even run that, man. So they worry.
No, y'all can run that. I want that to be ran. I'm talking about as far as the way it was done in the beginning, because she's past all that now. But when it was going on and all that, people, it was done by, I'm gonna give you, Wendy Williams did it. to. I'm in the entertainment business, but you don't attack my family, man. My wife ain't had nothing to do with that, man. Had nothing to do with that. You did not have to do that. Her family members didn't even know she was sick. We still live in our same community where we used to live at. The people that lived around us didn't know she was sick till you said that shit. Everybody looking at her, staring at her. You know how uncomfortable that makes somebody feel, especially somebody that's going through chemo? Stupid ass bitch. Bad enough she didn't have her hair on her head. You think she
Damn.
was staring at her?
This is what she needed. That's what Wendy needed. She needed someone to fucking set her straight here. Or at least just tell her how it is. Because I don't think Wendy's going to change how she is.
She doesn't have any fans. And the people that listen to her are just as fucking dumb. Because the bitch is an idiot, man. She's a fucking idiot, man. It's like she can say whatever she want to say about me. I never call her bitch shit. She can say whatever she want to say. But you don't attack my fucking family, man. You gotta be out your fucking mind, lady. For real, you gotta be out.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Wholeheartedly
You said
agree.
about, like, that's my wife's business. And now you have people who have strange stares. So do you want to go on your talk show and talk about something? Get the fuck out of my face.
It's one thing to talk about someone, but when you talk about their family and shit,
There's a
and
whole
personal stuff that's going on in their lives,
You could
it's
tell
like a
he
whole
was-
nother level of
he was, like, holding
invading
back
someone's
too a little
privacy.
bit, and he seemed like he was hurting. He was just like, you didn't have to do that, and you did it.
Yeah, he was holding back.
Because she just is disgusting.
Yeah. All right, so you move the mic a little closer to you.
Is this close enough?
Yeah, nigga, but like,
You're the one that adjusted.
I know I did. I didn't mean like that, but yeah, if that works for you. Now you got twisted though, so the words are funny. No, I just meant. Yep, there we go. Thank you, Sarah. You went every direction but that way.
go.
Let me just move the whole. It's like that. But yeah, Wendy Williams is trash. She's canceled. Next subject is Harry Styles and him getting robbed at knife point. He's fine, but apparently he got robbed and he gave up the money. No one was hurt. Which you should always do. By the way.
Yeah,
If
you just
get
handed him
robbed,
money and
give
the
him
dude ran away.
Give him the shit.
I never carry cash, so what the fuck am I supposed to give him?
Then
My
give your
fucking
wallet.
Planet Fitness
Give
fucking
him-
membership?
give
Yeah,
him-
yeah,
give
good
him a
luck. I'll
wallet.
just cancel my card.
Give
Like,
him the whole, don't say that.
but like, how dumb could you be?
They're like, good luck. You're like, what?
Here, I have like a
Good luck.
Spencer's like free
Turn
T-shirt
back around. Yeah, run those shoes,
coupon
too.
in there.
They'll take the phone.
Yeah, they can have my phone. That's fine.
You gonna give me your phone? Or you
Nah,
get
that shit's
shot?
expensive.
She'll
I'll
die
get
for that
shot.
thing. She'll die for that thing.
Nigga, I'll fight you for your phone. Here, I got it. All of it. You ain't gotta shoot anyone. Let me just get it for you.
Yeah, well, I'll jump Christina for the phone and be like, hand that shit over right now.
You be sitting there like, Let me know when I'm
Uh,
There you go.
what's my other option?
get shot.
Yeah.
All right, plan option number 2 then.
Get
what
stabbed.
I
That
would
one
say.
hurts more.
It's fine.
I'll pull up my second phone. Here, take these.
Depends where you get shot or stabbed.
No, I mean it hurts everywhere.
All right, okay.
Get shot in the head. That might hurt the least.
The least.
Yeah,
People got known to get shot in the head and live.
not a lot.
Not a
Not a lot of them.
lot. Not a lot.
A couple, not really.
Okay.
A handful.
About like 50.
About 50 people or
Is that a
50%.
year or
Yeah.
in general?
50 people.
Yeah.
Yearly?
Yearly, weekly, daily? What are we talking about?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Monthly?
Just 50. No, you should have said 50. Not even 50
Bi-weekly.
people, just 50.
Just 50.
50. 50 what? 50, just 50.
50. Have you guys seen these Supreme Oreos?
Yeah.
I would try it.
$8 for 3 Oreos. Yeah. It's on eBay
That's
for
it?
$500, but
That's it? $8 for 3 Oreos? Though?
Wait, what?
Like,
You're paying over $2 for each Oreo. What do you mean?
Okay, but like, it's a collab. Like, it's a collector's thing, obviously. But
It's a
like, that's all they're
collector's
charging?
thing. It's a food.
I'd be so
It's a
mad.
food
I was
item.
gonna
Are
say,
you
I'd be
kidding?
so mad if Nike came out with like Cheerios and it was like
Yeah.
$20 a box for Nike Cheerios.
Okay, but
What are
if
you gonna do with them? Eat them or
if you're a
keep
collector
the box? But
of like,
Oreos,
the brand,
Supreme Oreos, you gotta eat them. That's
$8, that's it?
Maybe $8.
Supreme is a bougie brand. That's
But-
all they're charging?
eBay for $500.
That's what I thought they were going to go for.
Why? No one's gonna buy $500.
I'm not going to personally buy them.
No, that's not.
Celebrities and
If
stuff.
they made
yeah.
if they made 9 Oreos in the world, yeah,
Collectible food, at least. It's easy with cereal
that's a perishable.
because, like, exactly.
I know you gotta get a
Exactly.
How about
It's
Supreme
easy with
beans?
cereal because,
Supreme
like-
beans in a can.
Like Wheaties, Cheerios, those are all grain based.
Yeah.
Not sugar's not gonna break down. But then you have an Oreo. Oreo's not lasting past a year.
I'm not
Yeah.
rich. I'm not buying them. I don't care.
You gotta get some
I'm just saying, I thought
canned
they were charging
food
That's why I said, you know, it makes
collaborations.
sense, 'cause they
Like
wouldn't sell
imagine
them.
Green
They wouldn't
Giant.
sell because if it's selling
Celebrities,
for a
yeah.
How about Green Giant Supreme do a collab? They make a green bean Supreme. There you go, Green Bean Supreme.
It would have to be a brand.
I wanna
that people
copyright that
would
right
run
now.
out for. Green
Bruh,
beans,
can you imagine having a Supreme can of green beans
No,
and just put it on your shelf? It'll never go bad. And then apocalypse hits, you eat that shit.
they go bad.
Well, it's a can. It goes bad. It lasts a lot longer, years. Canned food lasts
why you trying
years.
to make the Supreme shit work?
Because the Oreo's stupid. Your marketing campaign sucks. Your campaign
It's
sucks.
actually brilliant because
Okay,
everyone can
make
eat
some
Oreo.
non-perishables so that way they last forever. People can eat them whenever they want.
Your idea is green beans.
Well, green
Tastes
beans
better
for
than
one. They have
Oreos.
so many more canned food
Off rip,
items.
Oreos taste better
How about
than green
yams? Supreme
Yams.
yams.
Oreos taste better than yams.
Supreme spam.
Oh, you gotta start naming something that's better than Oreo.
All right, fine.
If you would have said
Think.
like Supreme fruit.
What if they made a bunch of soups? What if they made a bunch of soups?
roll-ups.
Supreme fruit.
A bunch of different
roll-ups,
soup
I mean.
flavors.
Why are you? What are you talking
And
about?
like the noodles. The noodles were the Supreme logo. Could you imagine? That'd be so good. Like alphabet soup, but it's just the words. It's the letters that spell Supreme.
Oh my god.
I got you guys. You need someone that comes with marketing ideas? I got you.
I actually love the alphabet
You
soup
have to stop. We
idea.
haven't even let the plan yet.
I was actually.
What?
We haven't even let the plan yet. I'm coming up with genius ideas. Imagine if they sat me in a room. I just sat there and smoked. They came up with fucking food ideas for them.
Well, that's like.
I'd be there all day. I'd come up with hundreds of items
like-
for
that's
them.
like the hot
They'd have
Cheeto
too
guy.
many things to come up with.
That's like the hot Cheeto guy where they're like, I forget. I think he like.
It's
he-
not easy being
like,
cheesy.
he was like the janitor at the Cheeto company, and then there was like a batch of Cheetos that were unseasoned. So he took them home and put chili powder on it and brought it back in and was like, here. And they were like, oh shit, promotion.
Fire.
This is fire. What do you mean?
No, they're gonna fire him and take the idea. They're like, "Oh, you're fired." What?
He's like
Grab the bag.
He's like VP of sales right now or some shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he literally went from janitor to VP of something because he like put chili
From
powder on
rags
some
to
shit.
riches. Look at him go.
That's lit.
That's the dream right there. That is the dream.
How do you?
You just sprinkle some fucking chili powder that's been around forever, Cheetos that have been around forever. You just are like, hey, nobody else has done this.
And that's not even
Money.
You have to have access to unseasoned Cheetos, which no one has access to.
Yeah, you do. Just go break into a Cheetos factory and just fucking grab a
Just
bag
rinse
of
'em off.
I
unseasoned.
thought you were gonna say
Rinse them off.
Cheetos,
Did you
like-
say rinse them off? Fucking on put them in the strainer.
I know,
Just
that's
put them
why
in
I
the
said
strainer.
it.
Run some hot water over.
That's why I said it. Duh, I'm not serious.
Wait. So
I
you
know it's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna turn to mush.
What
Then
if
you're
you
gonna have
just?
zero
What if you
Cheetos.
just? What if you just deep fried them?
You're gonna have slusho.
Boom. A deep fried Cheeto.
Deep fried.
Deep
shit.
fried Cheeto?
Yeah.
That's fatness.
That's so bad for
peak
you.
Fatness.
You'd bite into it and you'd have all your cholesterol intake for the entire week.
It's a fried stick. It's a fried chip, isn't it?
You get diabetes if you ate more than like 5 of them. You understand that? You'd be like 5 in. You'd be like, oh my god, I think I clogged all my arteries. You wouldn't be able to move.
Deep fried Oreo.
That's good
They're
stuff,
so
but they're so
good.
bad for you.
Double fried, deep fried Oreo.
No.
I love.
Okay,
deep
wait.
fried
Think about
Oreos.
this. You take the Oreo, 2 double stuffed Oreos. You take the halves that you took off with cream. You put a Chips Ahoy in the middle. You deep fry that. Boom. That's
Is it a chewy though? Because I
Oh,
can't get behind crunchy.
no. It's gonna be a Crunch Ahoy chewy with the fudge middle.
Okay, that could work.
That could be fire.
Deep fried.
Oh, or the
tasty
Reese's
cake.
one, the Reese's chewy Chips Ahoy. That could be good.
You know the peanut butter tasty cakes? Do you
Why are
know
we
that?
coming up with these ideas? These are like so bad for us. We're trying to get fit before we go to Florida.
I'm saying that was the
I'm
best
coming
one
with
too. The deep fried.
We can just
tasty
draw
cake,
the abs
peanut
on
butter.
Oh, a
Like-
tasty cake.
Yeah, that shit sounded fire.
The tasty, the peanut butter tasty cakes. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yes. The little, Circle Johns. However they're shaped.
What about deep fried Girl Scout cookies?
Fuck.
What about deep fried like carrots? What the fuck are we doing?
Deep fried
You wanna
carrots?
Deep fry a carrot?
What?
It's good for your vision, but not good for your heart.
It's good for your vision, but definitely not good for
You're
you.
gonna see how bad your heart is afterwards.
Would y'all not fuck up a deep fried carrot? All right.
If I hated myself, yeah.
Yeah, if I hit, yeah. If I had no
About it.
respect for
I'll do
myself,
that.
maybe. Well,
Look at that.
I guess we need to start frying it then.
Next topic.
Very good.
Wait. So the next topic we're going to talk about.
Is this woman was forced to watch Roots. Now, if you don't know what Roots is, it's a mini-series on slavery. It's about a slave named Kunta Kinte, who was taken from Africa, brought over to America, stripped of his slave name, and given the name Toby.
Toby.
What did I
And
do?
then it's like a 6-part mini-series that follows this life of the slave. And this guy kidnapped a woman whose race wasn't released, and he put her in a chair, and he made her watch the 6-part series. And he said, if you get up, I'm gonna kill you. So like that was the part where I was like,
Wait, who did he kidnap?
Some random
unnamed lady.
So he didn't just pick up like a racist and was like, "Hey, watch this."
According to him, she was racist.
Oh, okay.
But like his face in the picture literally is like, I'd do it again too.
It really is. He's like, "Yeah, I'd do that."
You don't give it if you got nothing.
He's thinking about it. So they're taking his picture. He's like, "Yeah."
So I was half on board with it. If she was actually racist, I don't know if you need to Clockwork Orange her, and like,
Yeah.
just,
all
god,
that, yeah.
oh god, it's just such a message that you kidnapped her, and then you definitely don't come out of the situation less racist. I feel like.
No.
No, if anything, more racist, right?
Oh yeah,
If she was already racist, yeah, for sure,
definitely.
for sure.
Like this nigga here, he was like, "Hey, watch the slave movie." All right.
All right.
We have time for it. We'll do one quick one.
One quick one.
Head to head.
Jesus Christ.
Being single versus being in a relationship. And I have bullet points for both, so you two are going to be the deciding factor.
Bruh.
All right, so when you're single, you have all the time in the world. You also have all the money in the world. Right? I can go wherever I want, and I can spend whatever I want on whoever I want. And I can just not do anything and just stay home and sleep, watch TV.
Have that internal feeling of emptiness.
Alone forever.
Like you're just at home, alone at home, like your TV, with that empty pit in your stomach.
You can talk to whoever you want. There are no restrictions. There's no one that's like, oh, like, who is that? Who is that?
Who
Right?
the fuck is talking to you, Cliff?
Can I list the bullet points?
All his biddies.
Trying to make this a fair point. All right, and then
No, go ahead. You got like 5 points so far.
when you go and eat, you know that everything on your plate is yours.
Yeah, that's true. He can order for you.
All your clothes is yours.
Facts. No
What?
clothes go missing.
What?
Are we targeting? The fuck is this?
Oh, what else?
Instead, you just have samurai stealing your food. No. Technically, you have samurai steal your food. So
I mean, okay, but like, in theory,
in theory,
you get your own plate.
You go shopping for one.
When you want to get something to eat, you can decide and you just go. Now,
Like when you go shopping, you go get groceries. You only have to buy groceries for one person. Save money. Shopping
better.
for one.
you live
Walmart.
better. Oh,
Unless, of course, you got like cats and dogs and shit. Then you're feeding multiple mouths.
yeah. If I can think of some more, I'll come back to it. But then being in a relationship is having a person.
Yeah, thank you for getting your
Dusty.
fucking
Dusty
shoe dirt off me.
shoes.
I don't know how many. I could say having a person there with you, so that like struggles and you guys can do that together. But
Can we
Struggling.
pick a different topic? This is
I
depressing.
just built up being. Yeah, I'm chilling actually. I built up being.
He built up his confidence
So you
while
guys gotta
listening
build up
cons.
being in a relationship or
Bro, like what?
Yeah.
You talking to two single people? Over
Yeah,
here.
you're
And you're like,
literally-
yeah, you gotta build
Yeah.
up the
Wait a
case.
minute, you're talking to two single people that are struggling to find somebody, and you want us to
You
say,
wanna
"Yeah, single
fucking-
rocks."
You wanna?
I think Coosville sucks.
You know the way that
I
the way I
think
built up my
Coosville
argument, I was
sucks.
like, there's a lot of points over here.
You're so rude.
Okay,
But
where,
then
I thought you had a list. Where's your list?
Okay, I had a list in my
Is
head.
it? Oh, it was a mental list. And
Yeah.
you just knocked down the entire. You just debunked your being in a relationship list.
Okay, so like I said, you get there's someone there with you, right? So you're not lonely. It prepares you for the future. You can join finances so that you have more money.
I would
together.
never in a million years.
Join finances.
Nope.
Unless you were married.
You want to have a joint
Nope,
account?
not even married.
You have your account?
Nope.
No? All right.
Nope.
You could, in theory.
In theory.
Holidays are way more lit.
Are they way more lit?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so, because then you got to like...
So you could just throw a banger with your friends if you're not in a relationship on any
Yeah, we
holiday.
threw a banger Saturday, and we saw how that went.
But
So
if you're in a
All right,
relationship...
FTB. All
If
right.
you're in a relationship, you don't have to throw a banger. You can just go out for the night and chill. And then there's no like pressures of like, is this party gonna be cool? Is it gonna be lame? The expectations are lower.
You just show up with
We
your
had high
significant
expectations
other,
for Saturday.
and then when y'all want to
And then
leave,
some
y'all just
spoiled-ass
go, okay,
bitch
we're
ruined
gonna
it.
head out now, and y'all leave together.
and I hope she
you
sees
go to a
this.
party by yourself, you have to find an excuse to leave. Before you can just be like, oh, we're gonna head out, and they're just like, okay,
Excuses when you're a couple are easier.
it's true.
Gotta get the wife home. You know, saying that is more fun. Like, me and the wife are going to dinner. Me and the boys are going. Which one sounds better?
Me and the boys.
All right. Anyway, how do you guys feel?
This is a really bad
It's
choice.
really bad. This is a
The
bad.
other one was TDE versus Dreamville, and I was like, that would just be me and Sam talking.
Sure.
So
This is depressing.
All right,
Anyone
Sam, what's your
just
answer?
Either.
either.
But now I'm
Either.
lonely, so and I'd rather be in a relationship.
It's like a.
Well, not which one would you rather be in? Which one is better?
I would say
I don't know, it depends.
65% of me enjoys being single, and then 35% of
I'm not
me
saying how we
would
actually-
rather be in a
Let me
relationship.
guess, you're 4% Irish and
So,
like 5%
being
Italian,
single.
is that right?
Being single.
I'm gonna throw a curveball and say being in a relationship.
Yeah, you're just lying. You're just lying to your viewers at this point. He's just really being single.
It's because I have all these bullet points for.
He chases that feeling of emptiness that we were
Listen,
talking about.
You'd be like, all right.
Man, I can't wait to go home and be by myself for a night. that's Cliff over here.
Oh man, doesn't matter. I get to pick what I want.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I don't
I don't
have
have
to
to argue with anyone.
look at all these choices. I don't even have to argue with what I want to watch.
Wow, look at this pillow. Looks like I could definitely spoon it.
You get the whole bed to yourself when you're
Let
single.
me just cuddle up with this pillow all by
You don't have to worry about
myself.
What's still in the blankets when you're single? You get all the blankets to yourself.
It's okay.
Wow, look
You
at
could
this
say-
oversized hoodie I'm gonna buy
You
for
could say-
myself.
You
I'll
said
spray it
you
with
want. You
fun
said
and say
being in a
it's my
relationship, and now
boyfriend.
you're still arguing points towards. You said being in a relationship, but you're still arguing points of being single.
You know,
Dickhead.
it comes down.
What are you leaning towards here?
What are these like? Are these examples or are these coping methods?
Coping methods.
They're not healthy coping methods.
Those are
I'll
coping
tell you that.
methods. Those last
They're
three
not
are coping
healthy.
You'd
methods.
be at home like, all right, well, at least I got my little buddy.
He's gonna
He's
cuddle
gonna
with the
go
fanny
like
pack.
this.
That's why I brought the fanny pack. Look at the position. It's a perfect cuddling position too.
Chill.
That's what you just did.
He's
You
gonna
basically just
put a
cuddled
few
it.
warmers in there, so it feels like he's holding
Fine.
some.
PB&J versus lunch meat sandwiches. No, don't answer that. But all right, so yeah, relationship, single.
Red
Both.
pill versus blue pill.
What did they do?
I take them both at the same time.
Bro, what are you gonna do now? Huh?
Well, one,
And he just
I was gonna
dies.
say, it's from the Matrix.
You just
One lets
die.
you back into the simulation, and then you don't know it's a simulation. And the other one lets you realize it's a simulation and achieve everything. And I said take both at the same time.
Let's see what happens. You just go into a fucking coma.
Wildest trip.
You know what? Your eyes go black and you wake up and it's the intro to Skyrim. Oh, you're finally awake. That's exactly what
Pay
happens.
for respect. Wrong game, but it's fine.
You
I guess it's a
just
tie.
you take both pills and you wake up in a totally different movie. You wake up at John Wick and you're like, that's just the wrong Keanu Reeves movie.
Pass me that gun.
What's happening?
What are the aliens?
You woke up like 30 years later in Keanu's fucking career and you're like, where am I?
Oh, it is great. All right. So yeah, that was head to head. I guess it's a tie.
You picked the most depressing fucking
You really said
Monster or Red Bull.
Oh, Red Bull all day.
chicken
Monster.
or steak.
You get more and it's cheaper.
Yeah, but Monsters taste like ass.
No, they do.
Yes,
You're as he's fucking drinking
Yes,
one.
yeah, because it's cheaper. That's the only reason I bought it is because it's cheaper.
No, they taste. They're good. Mango slaps.
There's no flavored Monsters either.
What the fuck are you talking
The
about?
fruit punch is. There's no. I'm sorry. There's no good flavored Monsters.
You take that back.
No. As I sip it.
All right. I got you guys. Here's our verses here. Here's our controversial subject. Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers all day.
Bob Ross and
I
Mr.
don't
Rogers.
think I've ever seen either.
What is wrong with you?
You don't know who Bob Ross is?
I know who Bob
You
Ross
don't know
is.
Mr. Rogers with the
I know who he
Rogers
is.
neighborhood and-
I know
They
who
just
he
came
is.
out the whole movie about it too.
I never
with,
watched
about his career or whatever. But
I didn't
the
watch
show
Bob
itself
Ross,
was.
Oh,
maybe
sue
why I
me.
said, all right, hold on. Hello. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, can we sue Christina?
Oh, good. She's
Can
already
we get,
canceled.
can we get a
anyway.
number crunch on that?
All right, but well, Sam too.
The
All
fuck?
right, yeah, you the boss.
Oh boy.
All right, peace.
Oh, Mickey can
You
afford
guys
the
are
city
sued.
time.
I'll see you in court.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell was
You're gonna
that?
see my little mouse hands go up your fucking ass in a minute, you fucking asshole.
That
So
was,
many want to write a
that
check.
was like a movie when they pulled their phone up to their face and it's still on the home screen.
Oh, you ever seen the picture of fucking
That shit was still on the home screen.
of fucking
It's-
Courtney, and she's like this, and it's literally her fucking home screen.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
tell
who you calling?
It's Disney. They said they're suing you for that too.
Oh fuck! Am I fired?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, if you're getting sued by Disney, you're going.
You want to light that blunt?
Was that? Yeah.
Higher education had
I
one
think we're
hit.
halfway through the podcast. We haven't even lit it.
We had them halfway. We about to be at Horrors of the World.
Horrors of the world.
I thought we were talking about at least 2 more things before Horrors of the World. Wait, just smack the rest of that bowl for us.
We got one more thing. Here, you can kill it.
Oh,
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait till the blunt. Wow, imagine just smoking an entire bowl in front of us. That's fucking crazy.
Imagine having a
With
podcast.
my lighter,
saying-
with my lighter
Oh,
too.
your
That's the
cracker lighter?
craziest part.
You know what's amazing?
What's up?
Having a podcast called Higher Education, and he took one hit.
Took 2.
I took one.
Yeah, at the end of the podcast.
I took one.
All right.
Yeah, no, we each took one.
Sam, can you get sassy, por favor?
Alright.
All right. So before we get into Horrors of the World, I have something from Reddit, from the
boy.
subreddit. Am I the asshole?
Yes. The answer is always yes
Am
for
I?
you.
No. The answer was a resounding
No, for you it is.
Am I the... Get out. Am I the asshole for disassembling a vent and the drop ceiling in my Airbnb because I thought there was a camera?
No.
There was.
No.
I was living in the...
If you didn't find a camera yet.
I was in the living room of my Airbnb, and I was taking a Snapchat when I saw something weird on my camera. Looked like a light from the ceiling air vent, but all the room lights are out. I thought maybe there was a hidden camera and the light must be infrared so it can see eyes, but can't. So cameras can see it, but eyes can't. I pulled up a coffee table under the vent and I put a chair on the table. I used my multi-tool to unscrew the vent cover. I pulled it down and it seemed to snag on something, even though all the screws were out. I pulled a bit outer and it popped out. And hidden in the vent in between the slates of it was a hidden camera with infrared LEDs. The wires were torn. I took a picture of everything for evidence and then I called the cops. Getting down, I slipped on the chair that balanced the table and fell and broke the table.
No, she hasn't passed it her yet.
No. I called the police from the street, and when they showed up, they said that it actually wasn't illegal for homeowners to have cameras in the common areas.
If they just close it.
I was too skeeved out to stay in the Airbnbs, so I sent them the complaint about the hidden camera, and I went to stay in a hostel last night where I got there. When I got there, I got a message from the Airbnb owner, real mad that I dismantled the ceiling and broke his table. I replied, "Okay, pervert, are you going to seriously be mad when you're recording me and my unclothed body without my consent?" And I didn't get another reply. Airbnb has got my messages, and they're in the process of gathering information, waiting.
Common
on refunds
areas
still.
is not bedroom, though.
No.
Or
No,
bathroom.
It was the living room. So am I the asshole for doing what I did?
No.
The resounding answer was no, because Airbnb has to disclose where the cameras are.
Yeah.
If they're not disclosed,
They get
those
away with
aren't
saying
legal
it's in
cameras.
common areas, though.
But that's the thing. That's what I was telling you. Oh, and also, those cops saying that it was legal, those cops are wrong.
Yeah, 100% wrong.
Because that's not this, like, if they say it common, like it's in the living room, they need to tell you where. So if he didn't say it's up there in the vent, he's liable for that.
Yeah.
So we're debugging
And
this
Airbnb needs
Airbnb,
to-
right?
Let's say we buy one of those camera
'Cause
detectors.
here's my thing.
I say we do, too.
Y'all can buy a camera detector. There's nothing on that video that can be used legally. So, I'm chilling.
What do you mean?
Like, they can't take it to the police. They can't.
Yeah,
They
it's for
can't
their
do
sake,
anything with that
isn't it?
video, but, like, jerk off to it.
It's for their
And if you want
sake.
to jerk off to me walking around in my underwear, and I don't get in trouble for the video, I can't
It
control
says
that.
Planet Fitness bodies coming.
I can't control that. So, that's where I
And
stand.
3 dancing lobsters.
If you
I
guys want
stand.
to check for the cameras and we find something to get rid of it, cool. That means we got rid of cameras that are watching us. But if not, I'm not stressing over it. Because I always assume I'm being filmed when I'm somewhere like that. If you in someone else's house and they want to make sure like that, don't do nothing sketchy when I have my own house. It's an apartment. I can't afford cameras like that right now.
My question is, if
But when I
you
get like my big mansion, cameras everywhere.
if you owned a house and you were part of Airbnb and you rented your house,
Somebody
would you
comes down and
have
makes this
cameras?
Huge mansion.
If I had an Airbnb, I would watch they have cameras, but you would be able to see them.
Would you have
I'm not gonna
cameras?
have creepy ass cameras for no reason. You're gonna
Would
be
you
able to
have
see my
cameras?
What?
If you owned a house and you're on Airbnb and you listed your house, would you put cameras in
I
there?
don't trust people like that.
It's a yes and no.
I don't trust like that.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
no,
think- I
because I wouldn't
100%
want
got
someone to do
cameras.
it to me, but yes, because
But
if
they
I'm
wouldn't
renting out my
be
house,
hidden cameras. They would
But it
be
wouldn't-
cameras out in the
yeah,
open.
I'm
and it's a
asking-
group of fucking kids renting it.
They would be
Yeah,
cameras-
I don't know.
Hidden
They'd be cameras clearly visible.
course, over
Make sure they can
18.
see it.
Yeah, either put it on a wall, put it on a stand,
And I'm gonna tell you,
and just tell the person where they are in the house.
That's the normal person thing to do.
Just don't put one in the bathroom, 'cause that's a little bit much.
Well,
That's
if
You
what
can put one in the bedroom, but like you can put one in the bedroom, but tell them where it is. That way,
No bedroom, I think it's
that way, if they want to have any kind of privacy, turn that shit off.
They're only allowed to be in the common areas.
Oh, What if someone just smokes crack in your bedroom?
Well.
You gotta just eat that.
You come back to your house smelling like fucking crack, and you're just like, what the hell?
And by the time Tyrone Biggs and the crew over.
Oh yeah, dude, I just invited all the dudes from the block over. We were just crack piping it up. If I come back to my house, because you can't smoke in you can't smoke in someone's house, like tobacco, marijuana, anything.
Can't smoke outside.
Yeah. I mean, like, but it is on Airbnb. People will put like, don't smoke in my house.
Well, here's the thing too.
Yeah, I mean, I think ours says that. Yeah.
Here's the thing with that too.
Because imagine you come back to your house,
I think it's also
just
the apartment
completely
building
reeking of
policy.
cigarette smoke. Like that's just.
Yeah, it's just disrespectful.
Because it's gonna be in your. If you have rugs, it's gonna go in your rugs. If you have furniture, it's gonna sink into the furniture.
Calm down, because those are the areas that you don't want to smoke in. You go in the bathroom and you run the shower, and that has worked 100% of the time with every hotel.
Turn around.
What?
Keyboard. Other way.
Yep.
Where'd it go? Get the little fucker.
Onto the blue pad.
Get that little fucker.
I don't think we should do that in someone else's house though. What if their ventilation is different than a hotel?
Okay.
That's what the steam's for.
Mm.
You run the shower, you run the heat. Stoner 101.
No, I'm saying
Put the towel under the door so it doesn't seep out.
I've never smoked in a hotel room, so like I really couldn't tell you. But I don't know. I think it's disrespectful to smoke in somebody's house if they're not okay with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they list on an Airbnb, please, I would like respect that no smoking in my house. Then you should respect that because that is someone's house. It's, you know.
I'm not do this on the mic.
I don't know. I have respect for people I don't know, but like
I can respect that. I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Can you stop? Let it know. What are you about to eat on camera?
I wouldn't smoke in a
Stop.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, let me tie it back up.
Why did you say I wouldn't do that on camera and then proceed to do it?
Because he wants to munch and crunch.
I said I want to do it on the
I
mic.
just don't
I was
smoke
unraveling the bag right here.
I don't know. I haven't smoked in a hotel room.
I was going to
so.
say, I definitely feel you. I'm
not opposed to
Here,
it,
have a
but I'm
nugget.
just saying I would probably feel bad.
From my point
It's
of
not
view.
a nug.
Yeah, I guess. From my point of view, it's always been like, you are completely right. It takes respect not to do that. And every time I've done it, it's been hella disrespectful. I just always roll with
I just would feel bad.
a crew that's just like, we want to smoke. It's cold outside.
I want to
No,
smoke
I
now.
feel you. Like, I feel both
Shower.
point of views, but like,
I definitely do, exactly.
I don't know. I would do it, but I would feel bad. But whatever. Fuck them.
There's also like the places that I have done it that weren't hotels.
Shouldn't we open the door?
It's like, what's up? We should have by now. But,
Should have lit an incense too. But
I'm upstairs in the room.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh,
you're gonna
boy.
pray.
But yeah, it's basically like every time I've done it that hasn't been a hotel, it's been a situation where can't go outside, can't smoke in the house, no garage, just go in the bathroom, seal the doors, hope his parents don't find out.
Pray to God. That was me senior week.
100%. Oh, senior week we had our own house.
We went down
Oh my god.
Wildwood.
a friend's condo, and like it was his condo, and his parents kept threatening to come down. So we all hid in the bathroom. We would have to like fucking run the water. Like,
Yeah, I remember.
we'd have to sit outside. We'd have to fucking make a blanket fortress because our fucking the neighbors were fucking. They're like, we're gonna have the neighbors check up. Oh my god, it was
one
horrible.
time
We still got fucking stoned, but like still.
One time in high school, we were supposed to go to a dance, but we all decided not to. I bought my ticket. I did it up, even though I didn't want to because I paid for it. But we ended up going to our one friend's house.
Just keep that shit.
But two of our friends didn't have tickets, and so we were just like, "Yeah, let's go to Dan's." And I was like, "All right." And they ripped their tickets, and they're like, "Come on!" And I was like, "But like, I paid for it. We should just
Go get our
all right,
boogie
all right,
on."
fuck it. And so we went to the dude's
I
house.
never liked homecoming.
It was alright.
Picking out the dress was cool.
I actually went
Taking
to-
pictures,
Homecoming,
okay, but like
homecoming's is the Walmart version of prom. So
I like dressing.
I didn't even like my prom that much. After prom was way
prom
better.
was
Prom was lit. I rented a car for prom. My grandma rented me a car for prom. I drove me and my friend. It was a Chrysler.
Not at mine. The music was ass. All it was grinding. It's just like me and my friends were like, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just lame. A bunch of fucking. It was all the fucking jocks. I went to downtown East. It was all fucking richy rich white
I
people.
think we chilled at the table.
So like they were just acting like douchebags
Yeah.
the whole fucking time.
I don't think
Like
I danced at prom.
I ate some food and I didn't really dance because I don't dance. I was just there for the
you
food.
couldn't even dance to it. It was just fucking grinding
a
music. It
table
was
of
just like
friends,
it's
and we
stupid.
were
Like
just
no
chilling with
Macarena. Like nothing. Like anybody could do like a joint dance to. Like
we're with the wrong crew / wrong high school then.
downtown East sucked.
Wrong high school.
I hated my class. I'll never go to the class reunion. They're all fucking preppy ass jerks.
If it makes you feel better, I hung out with kids that were the year below me.
I hung out with Sam's grade. Most of my friends I still talk to. I talked to maybe 2 people.
Yeah, my grade was pretty chill.
From my class.
Downtown East.
It was freshman year was the shit because like they were still in middle school, so I was like, let's just do soccer for a year.
I was friends with the grade under me and Sam's grade. That was it. I used literally my senior year. I would hang out with
She had the
freshmen.
wrong class. That's what it was. She had a terrible class.
My class was terrible. Terrible.
My downtown East class was pretty good.
Class wise, across the board,
Oh
started
my
going down.
god,
after
ours was so
2013.
bad.
So that makes sense. 2013 is probably peak class across the board
Ever.
ever. Yeah.
Nah.
After that, it was just some shit.
Yeah, I talked to like 2, 3 people from my class.
There were a lot of kids in my class. Actually,
Maybe.
in like senior year, I found out that everyone had been smoking weed, and I was like, oh.
I didn't smoke until senior week.
So y'all was making fun of me for smoking weed, but y'all was smoking weed too.
Y'all were smoking at the
Bro,
same
it was
time.
so weird because like the jock smoked, the nerd smoked, the fucking actor, like everybody smoked.
Actors.
Everybody, and I was just like, oh, cool.
Everybody smoked
Meanwhile,
at my.
all of high school, they were like, oh yeah, these kids just showing up to school high. It was like y'all was doing the same shit. Y'all was just getting A's, and we weren't.
Yeah, no, I used to walk in the bathroom all the time at Coastville, and kids
You
would
were just
be.
getting A's.
No,
I wasn't.
literally, I came into someone's phone.
Can you rephrase that sentence one more time for me? I'm sorry. I think I might have zoned out for a minute. Can you start this over?
No, not even like that. What'd you think I meant?
No, reverse the whole thing because all I heard out of the whole sentence was
found
I came in somebody's phone. So we're gonna have to restart that sentence, please, before I think otherwise of
I
you.
found someone's phone,
Okay.
and I tried to give it back to him. I made a fake email, and was like, I found
You made a fake.
because I wanted to keep it.
Oh.
So I was like, I found your phone. Do you want it?
Do you want it?
In the text messages, it was like the dude was talking to his mom about getting a new phone, and I was like, all right, so you already got a new phone. I was like, do you want this phone? Never responded. I was like, all right, this is my phone now. I snooped through the phone, going through the messages and going through the pictures, and I was like, oh shit. It was just pictures of pipes, and they're talking about like splitting like quarter pounds, and like I was like, these niggas smoke, and me and my friends had just picked up like 5 Gs or something like that the day before, and I was like, these niggas smoke, and he was like his group was like they took a whole semester's worth of AP classes.
Jesus
And I was
Christ.
like, yeah, y'all niggas needed to smoke, like always stress. I was like, damn, y'all
Stressing.
Oh my god. So yeah, I was like, damn, everybody smoked. I guess we were just like,
You got a free phone out of it.
That was my first iPhone.
I gotta go. Allegedly.
First iPhone stolen. Allegedly stolen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, nah. Allegedly. Off the record,
Stole a drug
Off the
dealer's
record.
phone, allegedly.
nah.
Oh, Mickey's ready. Don't you worry.
You already know what it is.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's time for horrors of the world.
Young hype beast on the beat.
Listen, they about to go and get paid. This person about to go and get laid.
Laid.
Listen, need a protector going down. Need to go and select her going wild like Hannibal Lecter. This person ain't got no trust. Blending like the dust.
Like it
Listen,
does.
Got a hanger on the way to a party like a banger. This person was taken back. This person feel like he's smoking crack.
Smoking crack.
Yeah. With the controller, better find the roller. Horrors of the world. Better watch out. If you're a designer, you may get ripped off. Horrors of the world.
Young hype beast.
Semi freestyle. Hey, horrors of the world featuring Mickey and Kermit. Grab your girl.
Grab girl.
Horrors of the world. All right.
Wow.
That was wonderful.
Thank you. I love the little ad-libs from the Disney crew.
Yeah, literally.
You
Sign
just
us.
learned that the Muppets were Disney. Stop. Get the fuck out of here. He's gonna be real surprised we show up at fucking Disney World. He goes, "Are those the fucking Muppets?"
I'm pretty sure he just found out that
They
Mickey
are
was
Marvel
Mickey
and
was
Star
part of
Wars
Disney.
too, in case you
Get
don't
out
know.
of my
Okay?
face. What, nigga?
Hmm?
You don't even know. You don't even know what the House of Mouse is.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Nah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm thinking.
No, you might because you're only like a year.
Can I look it up? Can I see a picture?
You can. Yeah.
I have to see things.
Sam, what's the House of Mouse?
Show me a picture.
Oh, good. No. What's
Show me a picture.
It's too tiny.
Toss it to me. Toss it. Toss it.
Well, his hand was right there.
What is that?
Literally, wow.
All right.
What?
House of Mouse was a cartoon show about.
About?
Oh my
Mouse.
god! Yeah, yeah. Oh
What
yeah.
was it about, Sam? You saw a picture of it now. What was it about?
I have to fucking remember.
hell yeah.
But like, I literally used to own this VHS. I
What
think
was it about?
the
Sam?
villains one.
Yeah, we did.
What was it about?
Mickey.
What Mickey did?
Holy shit! Yeah, this store is a bag,
It's
dude.
best.
What?
His best.
You didn't see that shit. Get out of my face.
We used to own this,
Yeah, you
but I
found
don't
that.
remember. I really don't remember like what it was about. But like,
See, I
I do
don't-
remember the different
You
villains being
don't-
there. Like,
Submit defeat.
No.
oh my god, it's all coming back now. It's
I
like
probably
in
have
front of
seen
my
it.
brain. I forgot
It
about.
was like 3. That don't count.
Maybe 4.
That don't count.
It counts?
No, it doesn't.
It does.
We totally own that though, but I don't remember.
guess.
I really
It was a
don't
TV
remember.
show that was like a.
No, it counts.
It was like one of those SNL type shows. It had different skits, but it was cartoon.
Yes, and it was like the fucking villains in it. Yeah.
Okay, so horrors of the world. This horror is a real life horror. You
Oh,
know what
boy.
to do. Like sometimes when people get let down or people get distraught in real life,
Never.
not just like in the past. But this time, this is about a designer who was ripped off by a YouTuber to make some designs, and the YouTuber basically fucked him. So the designer's name is Luca Buga.
Excuse me?
Mrs. Luca Blade.
Luka Puka.
That's what I say.
I,
Blind
now
ass
you
nigga.
know I
Okay.
can't see that.
So she said, it's really sad that I had to resort to bringing this to Twitter, but I need to warn other artists and show that not paying us is not acceptable. 11 months ago, Thomas Halbert commissioned me, asked me to sell merch, and still hasn't paid me in royalties. He commissioned 2 icons for Twitch and Discord, and in March 2019, he asked to use them on merch. At this point, I had made emotes for him, so we'd been working together for a little while, and everything seemed great so far. So she puts in pictures of what he wants designed, and like the words of them working together. Excuse me. It's a big burp.
But you can't eat on camera.
She said that she had never worked with merch or royalties, so I had no idea what to charge. At this point, Thomas and I were speaking almost every day. I was a mod in his Twitch stream, and we were very buddy-buddy. And I wanted to do whatever was easiest for him. So she says... She keeps asking him, like, how much would a flat rate be okay? He says, yeah, I'm scared of the number, though. OMG. She says, I'm not going to kill you. Do you know how much you make off each hoodie? I want to be fair. He says, like, $5-ish on average. Wait, no, in all caps. That's a lie. $9. She said, if you really had to ballpark it, how many might you sell in a month? He says, my psychic said 500 to 1,000 over the span of 2 months. But I doubt that, well, probably 200. My psychic says this.
Very advertising.
So she's like, so if you sold 100 units, would you thinking of 5,000 off the merch would be a realistic number? And he says, sounds right. Okay, so hear me out. Since we're both diving into something new with this, I'm willing to wait until after your first month. And he says, you're so nice, what the fuck, And she says, well, I mean, it would be easier if we had concrete sales numbers, then we can move forward with like a legit sale formula. So sell whatever you want for a month, and we'll see how the sales do when they move forward. And Thomas says, I love you, OMG, with like 5 Gs. So she says I was working on the art for him during this time, and I'd done several projects for him. He would DM me updates very frequently, and I would always reply within 24 hours. But when it came to paying me, he would ignore me or take a couple of days to get back to me. So she like wishes him happy birthday, says thank you. He asked if she finished some panels for him, and then these are the panels she finished for him. Asked her for some recommendations for some shit. She says I would even do rush work for him. And then he says, red alert, I need your recommendation on some people who can design emotes for me. And she's like, well, you can't even pay up front, and you need it in a short time span, so I can't recommend anyone to you, so I can just do it for you. And she says, Luca, you're so sweet. It was like a bunch of letters, like someone just mashed the keyboard.
So he wasn't gonna pay anybody else, and he was like, "Hey, get some more people."
I guess that's what he wanted too, because like, what if she did have a recommendation that wasn't her?
Mhm.
He probably wanted her to do it. That's why he said it though.
Mhm.
Why else would you say that? Because you know no one else is gonna do it for free.
Exactly. I would have been so persistent about it.
And then she made him.
Good illustrations.
Yeah, so he had been late with some of his payments, sometimes taking over a week or two to pay fully for work I did for him. He also hadn't communicated with me about his merch sales at all. She says, Thomas, I see you're streaming, but if you could let me know about the merch sales situation. No, we said for 1 month, but we're already on 2 months now. Lol. UWU. Also, good luck with the charity goal. And then she does the eye emoji. And he says, sorry, I got 2.3K from it altogether. She says, sorry, playing games, but yeah, when you're free, let me know about the merch sale and stuff. And then May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, 8 months later, she says, hi, Thomas. I DM'd you on Twitter a couple months ago to try and get in touch with you about the merch. I know you're a busy boy, and I didn't want to bother you too much about it, but we had moved forward with payment for it all, and I'd like to get it sorted out. 8 months.
Mm-hmm. So 8 months go by?
Then
Damn.
she texted him, hey, hon, I know we've been talking a while, but I hope everything's been going okay for you. Congrats on your move, and I wish the best for you. She sent that in October, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was a text. Everything else has been over Twitter. Finally, in December, I DM'd him, and he replies back. But his answers are short, and everything is weird. She says, hi, Thomas, I DM'd you a couple times. The thing I just read, and he says, how much is it? She says, do you happen to know the sale? Do you happen to have the numbers available? I know you had 2 designs up, and the last you said was 2.3K in May. We spoke about waiting a month of sales to try and gauge percentage for royalties, but we never got to it. Lol, lol. He says, let me look. She said, okay, thank you. He sends her a bunch of pictures. Okay, it doesn't really show how many sold anymore, but I have the payouts. JK, it says it. And then she says, okay, if I'm not dumb, then all the payouts together is 1,400. I think so. Anything after that is for my sad boy hoodie merch. JK. Oop. Add 76.69 to that. So 1,500. So I was thinking initially 10% for the rate, if that seems reasonable to you. Usually the big margin is anywhere from 5 to 15%. So middle ground would be 10% of 1,500. He says, that's fine. She says, okay, sweet. That will do. This is all in December. Hey, Luca, sent a reminder to your email late December, December 30th. Which is January 1st of this year. Hey, hun, would really appreciate a reply or update on this. And then July 2nd, she sends a Judge Judy meme.
Yikes.
The classic old meme.
So she says, at this point, I was fed up. He says, laugh my ass off. I'm sorry, my PayPal is overdrawn. Can I Venmo you? Ooh. She says, lol, Venmo is fine. It's Luca Rose. Just let me know when you send it, please. And then this face.
I can't say it, but you're gonna have to. What?
And then the next day she says, Thomas, please, ... He says, I'm poor, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for the coloroo to pay me. It should be in my account today. Kirby face. She says, girl, you need to communicate with me. You should know better than most how is it when clients/partners don't pay. He says, I'm sorry, it's been a miserable week. She says, I'm promising to pay you, and it's already been extremely delayed, and I know it's super unprofessional, but please know you will be paid. And she says, I believed in you as a person, so I don't think you straight up lie to me. I figured you had a rough patch, so I didn't want to get, snappy. I've just been... So I'm waiting for this payment, Thomas. Thomas, pay me.
I'm just waiting.
So like at this point, he just owes her $300.
What he paid her the $1,200?
So the $1,200 wasn't her. The $1,500, that was his profits that he made off selling the shirts that he said. So if he owed her 10% of that,
Yeah.
what is that? $150?
Mm-hmm.
Pay her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what?
So then they keep going back and forth. He said he's going through a rough patch, but then just stopped answering.
Yikes.
And that shit blew up on Twitter, and he had to like tweet something out where he basically was like, listen, like, I hadn't paid her yet because of personal reasons, but if she really wants her $20, I can pay her her money.
20.
And everyone was like, first of all, wasn't little when your ass needed some merch design.
Mm-hmm.
Hate when people say that. Like, you loan someone $10 and it's like, can I get my 10 back? And you're like, you want your little 10? It's like, shit wasn't little when you needed it last week.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get that shit back? Like, second of all, if you get, like, even if it was $20, which is not, but if you go in a store and you pick up something for $10 and you walk out and they're like, where you gonna pay for? You really want your little $10 for this? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
We went our $10 for that.
On that shit. So yeah, and he acted snappy about it, like she's supposed to want her money, like she wanted.
I guess I'll give her $20, bruh.
Yeah.
What happened to the 150?
His account's on private now.
What happened to the 150?
So yeah, people were like, also, what the fuck are you talking about? Either did you not sell these shirts and then that's what happened, or like
I think the shirts probably didn't sell.
But so that means he fabricated some numbers, which
Mm-hmm.
is illegal.
That's kind of legal there. Yikes. Also, how you gonna tell someone, oh yeah, I owe you 150 when you actually owe them $20? It's like that's straight up lying to somebody too.
And then he like there was a message where he gave her like 200 or something like that. And he was like, why does this even matter? And I was like, what?
He sent her a message with $200. Like, why does this matter?
I guess or something.
Bruh.
Like that. It was like because you owe me money.
Yeah, you owe me money.
You weren't gonna pay me until I made you pay me.
Mm-hmm. So everyone on Twitter basically called you out.
Niggas trash. That's what it is.
And that's why we pay people.
Yeah. And apparently he was bitching in the past about people not paying him.
He's taking people for advantage when he was taken for advantage.
And that's the tea. So
And that's a tea sauce.
That is the tea.
literally. She got paid.
I mean, that's monster, but that was tea.
She got paid. It's all smooth over now.
She got paid $200. It's more than what apparently she was owed, so that's pretty lit. She had an extra
there's
$50.
an interest fee on that shit.
She probably could have got like an easily $500.
In February of 2019, and at this point we're in February of 2020. The interest
Each month is another $10, so add another 120.
Yeah, that works. All right, that was horrors of the world.
Horrors of the world.
You guys got anything else you want to say for the end of the podcast?
Let me think.
Great on time.
Let me think.
Got the beads back.
Buy the shirts.
Good God.
Swagging
Somebody
out.
come get them.
What's up?
I said buy the shirts.
Oh yeah, true.
Buy the shirts.
I haven't been made yet. They can't buy it.
Bro, make
Can't
them.
buy
I was
'em.
gonna tell you can't stop.
Make 'em.
Advertising for it.
Make the shirts.
you gotta
Listen,
wait.
you son of a bitch.
You gotta wait. Wait on it.
How long are we gonna have to wait for these shirts?
I don't know, but can you wait until I tell you to advertise?
Yeah.
Advertise?
Don't buy the shirts yet.
Just think about them.
Think about them hard. Shuck them.
Shut up. Don't buy the shirt. All right, guys. My name's Cliff,
My name's Sam.
and this has been
Oh yeah,
Higher
sassy.
Educations.
If you don't fucking stop.
Podcast. All right.
Oh my god.
And then we see Drogon blasting through the city. In the chair. And I Shrek was pretty. I maybe wash the shit off my hands, and then we peel it off. I've heard of Blaine seem related to like boats, and like for example, how little compromise with evil is okay as long as it all works out in the end, right? Bop, bop. He had it with the shield. He said, ha, ha, bop.
have that shit.
Everyone
No,
was flaming
like,
him too.
Fuck that, dude.
Everyone
Like,
was flaming.
We racing the roof.
Like, do something if it means everything or whatever the fuck it said. I guess.
Never wanted you to work.